Have you ever wondered if artificial intelligence will replace you when diagnosing skin lesions? Or worse, if your dermoscope might one day start talking back? I'm sorry, Andy, that mole is suspicious. Well, it is only the camera lens. Hold that thought, because today we're diving into the real state of AI in dermoscopy, what it's good at, where it struggles, and why you, the clinician, still matter more than ever. Oh, and we'll tackle that big ethical question. If AI gets it wrong, who's responsible? Stay tuned. This might just change how you think about the future of skin diagnosis. AI in dermatology has been described as the new stethoscope, the new revolution, and even the end of dermatologists. Although, fun fact, they actually said exactly the same thing about Google. And last time I checked, we still have plenty of dermatologists. And Dr. Google misdiagnosed everything as cancer. Artificial intelligence, especially deep learning convoluted neural networks, can now classify dermoscopic images with the accuracy comparable to expert dermatologists in some studies. For example, Esteva et al. Trained an algorithm on over 130,000 clinical and dermoscopic images. The result? It matched US board-certified dermatologists at telling the difference between benign and malignant skin lesions. Since then, multiple studies have found similar results in lab-controlled conditions. Okay, pack up everyone, robot wins, let's go home. But wait, there's a twist. When you take those same systems into the real world, primary care, busy clinics, dodgy lighting, shaky phone photos, accuracy drops faster than my Wi-Fi on a Zoom call. Why? Because AI struggles with context. It's great at patterns, but not at stories, and diagnosis, as every GP knows, is often more story than snapshot. So, what is AI genuinely good at? Triage and prioritization. Think of AI as a very fast, very diligent junior doctor who never gets tired and doesn't need coffee, but also never laughs at your jokes. So, bit of balance. Quality assurance, it can act like a quiet second opinion, tapping you on the shoulder saying, are you sure that's a sub-K? Data mining and education, AI can sift through thousands of dermoscopic images faster than you can say chaos and clues, helping build teaching libraries or simulating tricky differentials. Patient engagement, consumer apps letting AI let patients photograph lesions and get risk estimates, not to diagnose, just to nudge them towards a proper checkup with you. In short, AI doesn't replace the clinician's brain, it amplifies it, a bit like a dermoscopic caffeine shot. Now here's where the wheels start falling off the robot bandwagon. Contextual reasoning. AI can't tell if the lesion is new, changing or symptomatic, unless you spoon-feed it that information. Recognising non-melanocytic lesions, well, show it eczema, psoriasis or a shaving rash and it'll probably say, that's not a mole. Handling uncertainty or emotion. AI doesn't reassure anxious patients or notice when someone says, I'm worried about this one, it reminds me of my mum's melanoma. That subtle human context, the why now, still belongs to us. A recent meta-analysis of 53 AI studies found this. When comparing AI to clinicians for melanoma detection, sensitivity was similar, but specificity was lower for AI. The translation? AI spots the nasty stuff, but also tends to panic at freckles. In real clinical settings, the best results come from humans and AI working together, like a dermoscopic buddy cop movie. Good cop, smart bot. So the sweet spot is probably augmented intelligence, not artificial replacement. You may be thinking, if AI can already read lesions, why should I bother learning dermoscopy? Here's why. Garbage in, garbage out. If your photo's blurry, overexposed or taken through a fingerprint, the AI output will be, well, garbage. A trained clinician knows how to capture clean, interpretable images. AI only knows what has been taught. New skin lesion types, rare diseases or artifacts can confuse it faster than a junior doctor at their first dermatology clinic. You're legally responsible. AI doesn't have a GMC number. You do. If it misfires, the buck stops with you. Patients trust people, not pixels. They don't want to hear the app says it's fine. They want you to say, I've examined it and here's what I think and why. So the golden rule? Use AI to support your reasoning, never to replace it. Let me now polish my crystal ball. Expect hybrid models, AI integrated into dermoscopes and telederm systems and electronic health records. Expect continual retraining as these models learn from bigger and more diverse data sets. And expect new policy frameworks defining accountability, transparency and data privacy. But remember, AI is still a tool. The magic lies not in the code, but in the clinician who uses it wisely. The need for fast, reliable triage of skin cancers in primary care is huge. In England, there were 632,000 urgent suspected skin cancer referrals in 2022, rising to 720,000 by 2024. The NHS has now set up a 3-year study to try and plug the evidence gaps, but about 25% of lesions in the urgent pathway are not suitable for AI assessment due to image quality, lesion type or location. In other words, watch this space. So, should we fear AI in dermoscopy? No, we should learn it, use it and supervise it, because while AI might one day spot melanomas faster than us, it'll never replace your calm voice, your clinical reasoning and the human connection that makes medicine what it is today. If you found this video useful, give it a like and tell me in the comments section, would you trust an AI to triage your patients? And remember, keep your scope steady, your mind open and your AI on a short leash. Training a primary care dermoscopist for every general practice.